see it says you cannot go that way, turn back. But I've been reliably informed that if I sidestep left here, I can slot in, and then maybe a little jump. There, I'm through. I am through the invisible wall. So I'm right by this river now. In front of Hot Tower is Valen. I presume to get to Skyrim, I'm going to have to hop around the edge, all the way past Hammerfell. First, a little bit of base jumping. Falls! Oh, shit! The f*** am I doing here? I loaded up an autosave just outside of the map, and it's loaded me in somewhere completely different. What am I doing inside the Tiger Septim Hotel? Oh, I need to be here. God damn it. Okay, so I've fast travelled hard towered here back to Kvatch, which is the closest point that I could fast travel to the magical tree. Now I just need to get back there again and remember that any saves made inside that area or outside the save zone will not work very well. Sure. Okay, I believe this is the right tree. So all I need to do is sidestep, hop, and through. Right, this time, hot towered. Please do not die whilst attempting to base jump. Idiots! Hard. Please, sir. Oh no. Okay, right, so we're in the river. Now I just need to Skyrim my way up this mountain. What a sprightly young chap. Come on, Hod, you can do it. This is it. Look at me. I'm on the edge of the Valen Wood. Technically, I'm going in completely the opposite direction to Skyrim right now. But I love having a bit of an explore. Ooh, Valen Wood. It's so pretty. They literally have an entire landmass here for Valen Wood. And across there in the distance, looking towards those mountains. Literally, that is elsewhere. But we're not going elsewhere. We're going up there. So I need to turn around and go all the way around the mountain. This is going to take a while, I feel. But it's what an adventurer does. Adventuring. Okay, swimming is very slow. Maybe it will be better to continue my journey on land. Look at me! I'm a dolphin! That's a noise dolphins make, right? So interestingly, the game won't let me back into Oblivion. I'm stuck outside of Oblivion, which means I'm probably going to have to do an incredibly long swim. Oh Christ. Oh, there's no sharks. Okay, cannot go this way towards the north, which is where Skyrim exists. A wonky helmet. I'm swimming out into the ocean. Look how far away I am from town now. Oi. Looks like we're going north. We're not being stopped. There's no warning messages popping up on my screen. I think I've passed the invisible boundary wall now. So if I can keep swimming up here, perhaps I can then get into Hammerfell and walk my way around the edge of the mountains towards Skyrim. Woohoo! Yeah! That's not what I'm meant to be celebrating, not doing the other thing. And there we go, swimming past the town of Anvil. It's Hammerfell. Rumour has it Hammerfell is going to be the location for Elder Scrolls 6. I'll believe it when I see it. Seems like a heavy amount of guesswork going on, to be honest. No actual solid proof. Look at me, I'm right on the edge of the map here. I need to be curling in at some point towards the Brenner River. Is that Skyrim's Throat of the World? All the way over yonder? Be a good point of interest to aim towards if it is. An invisible wall is blocking me off from going near this shipwreck and this river. Whereabouts am I on the map? So, I'm here. I I need to hopefully be able to get onto land here and then hoof it all the way up around to Skyrim up there. It's a long walk. Okay, I am swimming directly towards land now. This is Hammerfell in front of me. No invisible walls are stopping my progress right now. So hopefully I should be touching land. I don't know the speed I'm going in the next hour. The sun seems to be setting. One few final strokes, and you'll have reached land. Here we go. It's one small step for Hot Towers, one giant leap for Eurogamer and mankind. There you go, there's the sun setting. There is Anvil. And if I look on the map, I have made it to Hammerfell. Just took one hell of a swim all the way around here. I've done it. That's step 1 of my journey. Now step 2, get to Skyrim. Step 3 will be profit, but I don't know how I'm going to profit. Maybe I'll just have a sandwich. So this is Hammerfell, eh? I don't know why everyone's so excited about Elder Scrolls 6 in that case, because there's nothing here. There's not even a sniff of a dragon or a giant rat. It's boring as fuck. Well, it's night time in Hammerfell. The moon is out in all its glory. Somewhere down in this direction. There is Oblivion.
I feel woozy boozy. I'm going to
Bloody hell, I've got miles to walk. My God, I thought swimming was bad. Here all day.
Well, she's
Beefy mountain on fire right now. It is not the throat of
she'll feel woozy woozy for a minute.
So there's Anvil down there. Guess that's come back to Skyrim. It's this way. Towards the northeast. I mean, there's definitely
She's not that dressed.
snow, right? It's chilly. And I think that might be the throat of the world up there. Don't know what the cutoff point is. Is this the border of Skyrim? And Hammerfell? It's unclear. There's no border of Skyrim either. Let's keep just heading in this direction, I guess.
I don't feel woozy woozy anymore.
Oh, Hammerfell, Hammerfell for you. Honestly, Hammerfell there, not worth the 16-year wait, in my opinion. Well, you'll be pleased to know I've passed the final L in Hammerfell. So, any enemies still? There's a path down there.
You and me.
Beats slipping and sliding up the snow, that's for sure. Get all the trees now. Trees.
We will need another crib
All I've seen.
in another
5
room.
minutes now. Oh, and some podcast. One day I'll be dead. And one of the things that I did with my precious time alive on this planet
Never
was this.
will.
I could be spending time with loved ones. And I'm in hissing Hammerfell. Ooh, I'm close to the border. I need to turn more this way. The forest's getting slightly dense. I don't see the throat of the world anywhere. That's due east. Okay, so
She's
I've
walking
crossed the fictional border into
on her
Skyrim.
own
I guess
2
if I just keep
feet.
going east, maybe to this peak here, then I can look off to the left and maybe see the throat of the world. When I see the throat of the world, then I want to go to the throat of the world and see if I can find Pathanax and ask it to do his best to Super Mario impression. So here is very good.
That was
Look at this rock.
crazy.
It's got a window. Sorry, from that side. It's one of those newfangled two-way rocks I keep hearing about. south in that direction somewhere is oblivion. It's the backside of the German mountains. Which means this one. There it is. It's the throat of the world, people. They've made it to Skyrim. And I can see the throat of the world ahead of me. Somewhere up there lies Parthenax. Somewhere around there, those weird giant dudes. The grey beards. How the hell can
This
I
is going to be the
remember
babies.
forget the name Tamriel and grey beards? Well, I need to do some jumps. I need like to gallivant towards
The town
the
nursery.
throat of the world. It's been a long
So
time
there's going to
coming,
be a lot of
but it's just there on this
parents and
peak.
babies.
It's still fairly far away. I think the path goes up around it. Kind of. A couple more mountains to go, and I'll make it there. Don't worry. Oh, I'm right off the edge of the map, though. You didn't expect Hod Towers to go here, did you, Todd? No, you did not. Ah, there it is. It's getting closer. I can't wait. Can't wait to climb it. See the dragons.
Hey, that's our baby's
It's
crib.
gonna be awesome. What the fuck? No! Hard Towers, what the
You didn't know that
hell?
I was just sitting by this crib with
Oh,
baby. That's my baby's crib.
oh, okay. I'm so. The throat is a world.
Also,
It's
this
just
is
there.
our
You can do
baby's
it.
crib.
Hard. Keep swimming, buddy. Maybe I can reach land again. Wow. Is this what flat earthers believe? The world is not. I'm close to this next part of the ground, so hopefully I can walk on it. Oh no, what's happened? Oh no, I'm sinking.
This
I
is
think that green bar is my
mine.
oxygen. Help me,
My
this is the throat
wife's
of the world.
baby.
It's within grasp. Help! No! 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 Damn you! The throat of the world! I was so close. Don't let me die now. Not now. Not like this. My autosave is in the wilderness. Day 5. Not too far away from the throat of the world. You can see the throat of the world there, just above Hod Tower's head. Let's load the save and see what happens. Don't take me to some random town, please. Damn it! What am I doing here? Why are you naked? Put some clothes on. What's going? Why is everyone naked? Are people supposed to be naked in here? You've got clothes on. No. I want to know why people are naked. Why are you all got no clothes on, Anchors?
By the gods, there's a psychopath on the loose.
No!
Right there,
You're the naked one.
breaks the law on my watch.
But I'm
Confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
I don't have any stolen goods.
That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist
I
arrest.
don't want to get arrested. I just want to go to the throat of the world. I've been to the unreleased sequel to
Oh,
this
and
game,
our other baby.
and they've thrown me in the clink. Unbloody believable. Well, my friends, Hod Tower and I didn't make it to the throat of the world, but we got bloody...
She's just a crying girl.
As you can imagine, my family has some very heartwarming stories. I mean, really, truly touching stuff. And one of them actually relates to Donald's accepting the $400 million bribe
Are you?
gift
Is that your
in the
baby?
form of a luxury 747 from the royal family.
This is-
of Qatar. As we should all know by now, it is an extremely dangerous thing to put in a position of power
Our
anybody
new
who
one
only cares about
is
money.
in here.
And Donald literally cares about nothing else. To be fair, though, he comes by this honestly, because for my grandfather, who was a sociopath, money was the only currency. Which is to say that for him, and for almost everybody else in my family, money was not only more important than anything else.
Meow,
for
meow,
those
meow,
things
meow.
like, I don't know, love,
Meow, meow,
kindness,
meow, meow,
affection.
meow,
It's
meow,
still
meow,
in for
meow,
all
meow.
of those things. It essentially replaced them. So, as a Trump, you could actually gauge your worth, literal and figurative, by getting the material wealth you had compared to everybody else. And you could also gauge your worth by what you were given by my grandfather, or not, as the case may be. My grandmother was not immune to this prevailing attitude. A few years after my grandfather, my dad died in 1981, she and I became very close. You know, it wasn't easy, it was a lot of work, but at one point she and I actually spent a lot of time together. I called her every day, and depending on where I was living at the time, whether I was in the city or out on Long Island, I visited her at her house or took her out to lunch at least once a week and sometimes more. During one of these visits, we were hanging out in the kitchen, and we were talking about the fact that my apartment was up on the west side had been burgled. I was a diabetes student at the time, and in addition to the stereo, the CDs and stuff, my electric typewriter, this is a long time ago, I lost it from school. I then told her that I really needed a new typewriter because I was working on my dissertation, and she offered to write me a check. I said no, you know, I'd figure it
Or
out.
old
And
room.
then for the first and only time in my life, Gam, as I called her, gave me some advice. She said
Okay.
very seriously, Mary,
I'll take the
never reject a gift of money. As you can imagine,
downstairs
that
bedroom.
changed my life tremendously. So that philosophy, if that's what you want to call it, was drilled into Donald forever. And I saw what happened when a gift of money was rejected, because this is exactly what happened to my mother. For reasons I don't understand,
Because I
after
like
my parents got divorced, my mother was required to show up to all of the Trump family holidays. So my parents split when I was 2.5. They got divorced when I was 5, and yet she was at Thanksgiving and Christmas every year, even when my dad wasn't. She went to Mother's Day. She went to my grandfather's birthday, and you know, any other
But I can
holidays
still
that
hang out
required
here,
presents or any other celebrations, weddings, for
right?
example. Now, it didn't
You can
help, of
still
course, that
hang
nobody
out
in my dad's
here, but
family
it's
liked
not
me
your
much,
room
and they didn't
anymore.
treat her
It's
particularly
the you
well.
babies.
But again, even though my dad was mostly never there, I have very few recollections of his being at family holidays.
I don't
She
feel very
was,
healthy.
I use the word required in my mind, it's not like it was a contractual agreement, but I think they wanted her there to kind of keep up appearances, because, you know, that was a time when the mother was considered the more important parent. You know, the mother should be with the children on the holidays. I guess what never occurred to anybody is that, you know, we could have had our own holidays, but we absolutely had to be at my grandparents' house for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. And it was a little weird because all of my aunts and uncles were married or had their own families, and yet they didn't spend Christmas with their in-laws ever. It was always at the Trumps.
The
So
baby.
I think my mother felt an obligation. She felt like she should be with her
He's
children, and I
so
can understand why she would want to be.
My
but
very own
it wasn't
brother.
fun for anybody, and it didn't really do anybody any good. So